we want another die roll. See if we get a good hand. This is keepable. It's not great, but perfectly keepable. I get to go turn 1 Astrolabe, and I've got 2 pieces of Tron, so... Seems like a reasonable keep. Okay, the second mine was not the card I wanted to draw. Okay. Well, depending on what they're on, I might be able to turn 4 Teachings without Tron and then play a turn 5 Moments piece and survive that way. Although our opponent does appear to have a very good draw. Let's see if they have the Pit Skulk as well. Alright. Well, I get to evoke this Mole Drifter. Ooh, never mind. I get to play a Expedition map and then have turn 4 Tron plus Teachings into Moments piece. So that's cool. that's pretty cool. I do need to draw more anti-combat cards or a wall or some other things. I don't know. I need to draw some things. If I keep drawing more lands, I'm going to lose, and that's going to suck. But I am likely not dead this turn unless my opponent has Groundswell. Yeah, this is not a problem. I'll go ahead and play a plant, or get a plant, rather. If I could play it, that'd be a very good card, but that is not what that card does. Alright, I need all my manas, so I can't really do anything right now. I'm technically not dead on board, and my opponent has to play a spell, so I'm just going to sit here. If my opponent doesn't have a green spell, I can just chill. Okay, well, so much for that plan. that's never going to work again. Alright. Go ahead and Teachings without tapping this Astrolabe. Grab myself a Moments piece, and then Moments piece. And then next turn I can go Trinket Mage for Astrolabe, play Astrolabe, flashback. Depending on what I see. I think that's better than playing a Mole Drifter. So tap here and there. Play. So if I just play Mole Drifter, blank, and then flashback piece, I play a tower. The turn after, I go Trinket Mage, Astrolabe. I think it's safest to do this, so that I can flashback Teachings for another Moments piece. And I believe playing Tower is the best here. If I need another Snowman, I'll play it next turn. I am dead on board. Assuming my opponent remembers to untap. Yeah, okay. Just gonna flash back the piece. Alright, so these lands have to cast a Moments piece. But that means I could Teachings... That's better. Okay. See, I was going to Teachings for Teachings and then Teachings for Moments piece. But this gives me many more draws to just draw a Stonehorn or a Moments piece. Yeah. If they Vines... What the hell? Oh, I drew those cards. I was like, how did that happen? And it was because I drew many cards. I drew many cards. I'm gonna go ahead and do this. My opponent has triple smash, then whatever. Yep. If they don't have 3 of these, we're fine. If they have 3 of them, yeah, okay, we're fine. If they had the 3 and killed all of these, both my ephemerates would be eaten. And then I'd have to really struggle to get past some other things. But given I'm going to draw many cards, I'm going to start with a Mole Drifter, but I'm probably going to target Trinket Mage with the second one. Yeah. I need more colored mana for playing around things in the future, so. Let's make sure we don't run out of manas. Alright, I'm going to Astrolabe. Oh, into Astrolabe. And then I can wall back Pulse. Which means that even if they kill my creature, next turn I get to Flicker, have double counterspell, and get back my ephemerates and win the game. So that was fun. Alright. We will soon be into the sideboard. I even have a horror, so it's not really anything I can lose to, as far as I know. Grab the other ephemerate, grab the Flicker back, and probably get a concession, but had to guess. I'm just going to play another Mole Drifter, kill my opponent faster. Go. Alright, Savage Smash does nothing. If they've sandbagged a Vines and then draw a Smash, I have Pulse, so that doesn't do anything. Well, this certainly doesn't do anything. Opponent's not even untapping their land, because they have basically folded this game. They're not going to try to compete anymore. So let's just beat them to death with Mole Drifters. Actually, I need to show them Horror, because I'm going to side that out, and maybe they play around it otherwise. Which means I should have played that last turn instead of the Mole Drifter. Bad. But, should be fine. Usually I wouldn't waste time on this, but I mean, this is a pretty important tournament, so wasting time seems just fine. Opponent kept a Ranger and a card we don't know about. Probably not a Forest. Alright, they kept an Emissary, sure. Opponent is extremely mega dead. Just get rid of this Ranger. I can just get rid of all their creatures except for the Ledge Walker. Alright, they are very dead. Alright, I have been waffling about putting in the second Lone Missionary. I think It's close, but I think I put the second Lone Missionary in over the fourth Flicker. But if I'm adding Lone Missionaries, I kind of want Flickers. So it's kind of difficult to decide. Lone Missionary just buys you a lot of time if you jam it on turn 2. And later in the game, if you're just digging for an answer to a longbow, Lone Missionary gives you a couple turns. Seems fine. On the play, I think I cut both missionaries and put in Condescend and Flicker. Just maximize my chances of locking them out of combat. But again, I could see a reason to keep in one Lone Missionary and keep out a Flicker. Condescend is very good on the play, though, so definitely want that. On the draw, Condescend can be good. It also could just be do nothing, and Lone Missionary is likely going to be better on average than Condescend. Oh, this hand's fine. If I draw a color fixer, I've got turn 3 Moments Piece. Maybe turn 2 if I rip an Astrolabe, but as it stands, Plains. Oh boy. But it's thinking. Alright. They have Vault Scourge, so Gutshot's good to draw. The third Muldrifter was not optimal. The third Muldrifter was like the last card I wanted, but I guess Mnemonic Wall would be worse. Our opponent kept the 1 letter, so that's cool. I hope they don't leave up the green mana, because that means they almost certainly have Howl of the Huntpack. But they didn't. They just had another 1-drop. I guess they just drew that, because, well, maybe they just want to gain their life. Well, these were good cards to draw. I'm going to ditch the Moments Piece, because I don't have a color fixer. Alright, going to 9. Oh. If they played nothing, I'm definitely just going to jam the Dignitary. Yeah, they can smash it, but that means they're not going to have the +2 damage to kill me a turn later. So this seems fine by me. We are looking for a color fixer at some point, but any land lets us just jam a Muldrifter, like just hardcast it, which seems like it's good enough. Also, what if our opponent really wants to draw or gain the 3 life, so they Savage Smash targeting Scourge and Dignitary? I have had opponents do that, where they just smash a Rancored up creature and then it doesn't function, because that's not how that card works. Now, this is unfortunate. This means I am likely dead if I brick. I could try to get Tron, but I think I'm better off just playing a creature. Oh, I got Tron. Still don't have anything to do with it, which is kind of a bummer. If our opponent has double smash, we're dead. If our opponent has smash land vines, we're dead. We're not dead to smash plus hunt. Well, because sack, hunt, smash. I guess we are dead to that. We're dead to smash plus hunt to the Howl Pack because they can sack, pump this, and then. Oh no, because that doesn't get +2. Because if they smash and give +2 to something, I just block it. And then I take 8. Okay. We are missing colored mana, which is a bummer. I believe this is correct. Blocking this seems ill-advised because it takes 1 damage off the board effectively. Hunt and hunt. Do they have double hunt? Yeah, they do. Alright, we are dead. Exactsies. Would we have drawn out of it? I would draw 3 cards. And yes, we would have. Alright, our opponent needed to rip their second land the turn they did. Otherwise, they would have lost the game. That is unfortunate, but, well, that's what game 2 is for. Do we want the flicker? I'm just going to have a lone missionary. Just a lone missionary. That's a bummer. I guess that's why you keep one-landers. When you draw out of it, you have got a bunch of gas. That game is also trivial if I had drawn a Astrolabe or a Prophetic Prism. But we didn't. Don't think there was a way around that. If I had cycled the... or if I had evoked Muldrifter instead, I would not have had mana to cast a Prism and a Piece, even if I had drawn it, because I'd only had one Tron piece in play. Oh well. Yes. That was keepable, I think. We got turn 4 Stonehorn. There's a lot of cards I could draw where this hand's great, and I don't need to cycle the Ash Barrens early. I can draw a Plains or an Island just fine. My F6 key did not function there. That's a bummer. Same thing, I'm not going to cycle Ash Barrens. I guess I just... Now that I drew the island, I get my Plains and play Dignitary. Depending on what I draw, I might not play Dignitary, but it's likely I'm going to have to. My opponent will presumably be able to put some sort of pressure on the board. But if they just pass, then whatever. Oh, I can't block it. Oh no. Alright. If I draw a color fixer, I can just pass. I could split color fixer and pass. Oh, so good. Because now I can Moment's Peace. Oh, never mind. My opponent's dead. That's cool. I mean... do I Moment's Peace if this is how much I'm taking? Yeah, I do. I don't want to take a bunch of damage and die to a longbow, so... And if I untap with this Prism... Ooh. That gives me Tron. If they have an instant speed artifact destruction spell and a Vines, I don't die. I think it's important to do this. I can just play the Moment's Peace from my hand. Yeah, it's bad if they have the relic to eat both pieces, but I still have Dignitary, Flicker, Ephemerate, so I think I can survive. They just top deck the Gleeful Sabotage? Ha, sure enough. They didn't conspire with their 2 Nettle Sentinels. Interesting. Anyway, glad I got the map, I suppose. Gonna block, because I don't want to get killed by Manamorphose plus Flaring Pain. That's exceptionally unlikely, especially since they're not on Snowlands, but you never know. Now, how do I want to do this? Do I just get a Mine and then play Dignitary? And then flicker, yeah. And then flicker the next turn? Because I could just flicker my Mage, and get a Astrolabe to cast these Moments Pieces, but I think this is better. If they have the Savage Smash, I lose my Dignitary, but I get the option to draw into something. And also, if they don't have Smash, this is so much better. This is just, like, tremendously better for me. If they have double Vines, and they target Dignitary first, I would be unable to do anything, I don't think, because I couldn't cast an Astrolabe even if I ephemerate my Mage, but they didn't have that, so I believe my opponent is very dead. I could just break off. I could just draw land, or I could top deck the Mnemonic Wall immediately. I am just going to run this out. Yeah, if my opponent draws Smash, they get to kill my wall now, and I'd have to dig into another one, but I would have a tremendous amount of time to do so. And getting the wall out now lets me dig faster for an answer to a longbow if that's what my opponent draws. Okay. So, we'll just lead with a flicker on this. If this works, I'm just going to flicker my Mage. And the wall. And try to draw or rather, I will get a Astrolabe, but then I can try to draw more colored mana off the Astrolabe. And then if this is all I have, I'll just play the Mine and draw 3 cards at the end of their turn. Prohibits an answer to Longbow. There is the argument that I should just be stacking more Stonehorn triggers, but I have 2 Moments Pieces in the yard, I've got 3 flickers in hand, and my opponent clearly does not have Vines or Smash or basically anything, so they could have drawn Vines now, and that's fine. That means I just get to do things next turn. And they did not. Alright, they are very dead. God, this matchup's so bad for Stompy if you're on the play. On the draw, they can out-aggro you. But on the play, they just lose to turn 4 Stonehorn so often. Oh, playing land first was very dumb. But, you know, was it really dumb if it doesn't cost me anything? Yes, it was, but who knows? Maybe it was a good idea. We're just gonna play the Stonehorn and discard something. I don't know. What am I discarding? Actually, better idea. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Ba-do-do-do-do-do. I do not have a pulse, so I don't really want to tap down off of the Ephemerate in case they kill... Wait, even if they kill the wall, I have another wall in hand. Never mind. Whee! And it's not like they can kill me in one turn with a longbow. They're not elves. They don't have a Priest of Titania. They have 3 more combats stored up. Alright. This game is very much over. I do need to kill this Vault Scourge eventually. But I have the Shattering Pulse already, so it doesn't really matter. Let's leave with Prism. Get more color mana. Okay. Start by attacking with Muldrifter. If my opponent wants to howl, I get to kill it. And they don't. Let's float 1 and play this Muldrifter. If I brick on lands, I could cycle Ash Barrens, but I'm going to cycle it anyway. Go ahead and just pulse without buyback on the Scourge. Because then we can wall back the Ephemerate, or the Flicker rather. And we'll discard a Teachings because we have so many of them. And now our opponent is extremely locked out. Am I paying 2? Sure. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and Ephemerate a wall, get back Shattering Pulse, and then just pulse and Super Scourge. Cool. Well, this is why you play Tron. You have very good matchups. Pretty much across the board. Yeah, sometimes your opponent on the play can get you with Stompy. But they do need to hit. And, well, they were on the draw this game. And also they did not hit. And also I drew the Prism when I need to do. I guess, this Prism. I don't see a vulnerability here. Like, I'm not vulnerable to anything. So I'm just going to go Expedition Map. Get back the Shattering Pulse. Into turn, I'm going to flashback all this stuff in my graveyard. Just to get it out of the way. It doesn't matter. Alright, I'm on GG's. Because my opponent's going to die in 3 turns anyway. I don't really need to get rid of stuff out of my graveyard. It'll just make my life easier if I flash these back and then flash back the Teachings with, or get back the Teachings with a Flicker or whatever. Anyway, doesn't matter. We have won the game. We are 3-1. We need to keep winning. Hopefully we play against a bunch of Stompy and a bunch of Jeskai Astrolabe and stuff. And just keep racking up these wins. Whew. But that does require us to draw cards that do things. Is there a way to figure out how many people are left? No, I guess there's no way to sort by drops. And a lot of people who are XM3 are still playing, because top 32 get 24 packs. Pretty good, right? It's better than the challenge top 16, I think. Anyway, but if we win all of our remaining matches, or 5 remaining matches, we are in the top 8. And I think that's what we need to do. What is this sorting? Jesus Christ. Okay. There are... there's 4 more here. So 4, 8, 13 4-0s. So if it breaks that the undefeated player keeps winning, it'll be 7 5-0s, 4 6-0s, 2 7-0s, 1 8-0, and then the last round. So there almost has to be a certain number of X2s getting in the top 8. But we took our loss in the second round, and well, they're 3-1. Maybe that ATOG combo deck will treat them well, and they can go X and 1 and get our tiebreakers up. But either way, we are playing against people who already have 1 loss, which means after we play them, they'll have at least 2 losses. So our tiebreakers are going to go not great. If we win 5 rounds, though, then we don't have to worry about tiebreakers. We'll just get in the top 8 and hopefully win 3 more rounds and win this BTQ.